Welcome back, guys. More than a year ago or almost 2 years ago, I posted a video on pre-infusion, how to do pre-infusion in Breville Barista Express. Now, if you haven't watched that video, do watch that. I've shown you clearly how to achieve just short pre-infusion or long pre-infusion. I've covered all those videos long ago. Now, if you haven't tried pre-infusion shorts, today I'm going to try it. This is your chance now to try it. So you could follow this video because I'm going to do a pre-infusion only shot, and we are going to taste it and see how it is. Is it good enough to drink? That's what we are going to do today. So let's make a pre-infusion only shot. Now, to explain that quickly, pre-infusion is where the hot water just goes through the puck slowly without any pressure applied, with a very low pressure. Maybe it can be anything from 1 bar to 3 bars pressure. It will slowly seep through the puck, and then you may see drops coming out, or you may not see in the default pre-infusion setting. Now, when you press any of these buttons, a single cup or double cup, usually it takes almost 10 seconds. I would say between 8 to 12 seconds pre-infusion that is programmed in these machines. So after that 12 seconds mark, it goes to the full 9 to 15 bar pressure, whatever your machine is capable of, and you get that extraction. That's what you have normally tasted. Today we are going to extract only pre-infusion, that means in a very low pressure, and I'll show you how to do that in this machine. So let's begin and let's go through this pre-infusion only shot and see how it tastes. Now, you may be asking, is it really worth having the pre-infusion only shot, because it may not extract all the flavors out of the coffee beans. Maybe a bit more pressure, like in the pressure range, let's say around 6 bar pressure, 6 to 9, that would extract a good flavor out of the beans. Now we are going to try and see how much pressure we will get out of the grind size and the dose that I use, and then taste and see whether it is good. So it's really worth trying. If you haven't tried this before, do try it. That's what my advice will be. Just follow these steps. So I got some freshly roasted beans 3 days ago, and we are going to use this. So we'll take 18 grams. Okay, that's 18 grams, and we'll use this. Today we will use the bottomless portafilter with the Breville basket, the non-pressurized basket. So that we can have a look at the extraction, whether there is any channeling or not. Now, something to understand about pre-infusion only shot is it will reduce channeling. In theory, it will reduce channeling because there's not enough pressure. The water will be just slowly seeping through the puck, and that will soak the puck evenly, and that will reduce the channeling mainly. So I shouldn't be seeing much channeling, but we will have a look at it. Maybe it needs the right tamping, the right distribution. There are a lot of things to keep in mind. If you do all those things right, there won't be any channeling. So let's grind these beans first. Now my grind size, let's have a look at it. It is at 4. Let me change it to 5 because these beans are fresh, and then we'll see if I need to adjust it further. So let's begin. 18 grams out. Okay, if you have a WDT tool, make use of that. I'm going to ensure that I distribute it well, which is important, or else you may get channeling. Okay, so now you could use the 2-in-1 tamper. Great. Let's use the other side to tamp. Okay, looks good. Let's warm up the group head. Okay, let's have another angle so that we can see it clearly. And let's begin the double shot. Now, to do pre-infusion, you could press either the single or double cup, doesn't matter. So I'm going to press the double cup button for a change, and keep pressing. Do not leave the button, keep pressing and let it extract for 20 to 25 seconds or till the desired weight or the yield that you like. And then during when you have pressed the button, during extraction, you would see the pressure bar going a bit high. Sometimes it may not move, depends on the grind size. Let's target somewhere here, maybe close to 6 bar pressure. If we can achieve that, we'll target that, because that should bring more flavors and it should reduce channeling. So let's begin, and let me bring my timer as well. Okay, ready, steady, go. I'll press the timer when I see the first drop. So the pressure is at, okay, we'll confirm that, around 4 bars pressure, and I'll stop at 20 seconds. Okay, 20 seconds extraction, just pre-infusion only. And let's look at the weight. So we got 18 grams in. So we got 18 grams in and 34.8. So 34 grams out. So very close to 1:2 ratio, which is really good. That's a good number. Now let's have a taste. Now before that, let's see the bar pressure. Now here's our pressure gauge, and you see a mark there. That's, let's say that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, and somewhere here 15. That's the maximum you would get, 15 bar pressure in this machine. So my pressure gauge was here. That means let's count 2, 4, close to 5 bar, 4 to 5 bar pressure. That's what we achieved in today's extraction. 5 bar pressure. Now if I can get up to 6, that would be in the pressure range. That's what I'm going to do in the next video. So if you are new to my channel, please do subscribe, because if we can achieve this, that means we can do a turbo shot using Breville Barista Express. So stay tuned, guys. That's what I'm going to do in my next video, so do watch that as well. Now let's first taste this shot and see how the extraction is. So it's that easy to make a pre-infusion only shot. Now let's taste this. The shot looked good, the extraction looked good. I didn't see any channeling, especially those spurts. Whenever I use the bottomless portafilter in this machine, I always see some spurt, at least one. So I'm so glad that there was nothing, no spurts, and my glass and the surface, everything looks clean. Not even a drop that went outside the cup, which is good. Now, without wasting time, let's taste it. I left it there for a minute or two. Let's see. Okay, I have to be honest, this tastes bitter. That doesn't mean that it didn't bring out flavors. I can taste the smoky tobacco taste, a bit spicy, but I've tasted this before. The other shot, the normal extraction, and that tastes much better. This one is more bitter. Yeah, but this should be fine when you mix milk based drink like latte or cappuccino. This should be fine. You won't taste any bitterness. Now to have it as espresso, you get that bitterness and that aftertaste. But it's drinkable. I wouldn't say this is bad. I've made very bad shots, and when you mix with milk, it is still drinkable, most of them. But this is okay type. It's a bit bitter, but it's drinkable. Okay, now I wouldn't prefer this this taste. I prefer the normal extraction. The reason why the espresso is bitter, because it took a long time for the hot water to seep through the puck. That's over extraction, and that's why it is bitter. So to fix that, I have to grind it more coarser, so that the water goes more quicker. And let's do another shot so that we are clear. Let's see if there is any difference in that bitterness. So let me make it more coarser and see whether there is any difference in the taste. Let's do that. Let's have a look at the puck. Okay, I don't see any sign of channeling. Very nice. There is something that I noted on my last extraction. Now when I just dispensed the puck into the knock box, I see there was some grinds remaining on this side. Now when I had a closer look at it, that puck was dry. That section of the puck was dry, just a bit on the right side. So that's something to note. When you do pre-infusion shot alone, it can happen because the water doesn't have enough pressure to soak the puck fully. So make sure the grinds are coarser, and that's when it will go through the puck fully and in uniform. So let's take another. So here I'm going to take exactly 18 again, the same number. All I'm going to do is I'll change the grind size. It was at 5, now I'm changing it to 7. Let's see what happens. This is just a trial, and let's see what happens to the extraction. Okay, 18 grams. Okay, looks good. So grind size 7, more coarser, and let's bring the second cup. Okay, so let's begin. So obviously the pressure looks a bit less. No, it's going up, surprisingly. Okay, I'll stop at 20 seconds. Okay. Now, that extraction, it's, let me show you the scale. The shot looks good. There's more crema, surprisingly, and we got 27 grams out from 18. That's 1:1.5. Okay, now we are going to taste this. Now obviously you see a lot of crema, but the crema is dying very quickly. If you look at the coffee, you see it. There's one thing you'll notice in pre-infusion early shots. Okay, there's a drop here. That's because I didn't align it properly, but you didn't see any spurts or any kind of channeling. It looked so perfect. So I'm gonna taste this now. So here's the shot. The crema almost died. So grinding it coarser, surprisingly, I see the amount of the pressure, it went up to 5. I think slightly more than the previous one. So let's taste and see how good this espresso is. Woo! This is super bitter. I would say almost 2 times bitter than the previous shot. Wow! This is not drinkable. Super bitter, and I don't taste any other flavors. It's not coming out. So that's not my go. So grinding it coarser did not help. At least with the taste, it did not help. It made it more bitter, surprisingly. It's supposed to fix the issue. I wonder why. Because the weight is exactly 18 grams in both the shots, unless I suspect the beans because of the uneven roast, because I use this in the popcorn popper. That's the only thing I can think of, or else it's supposed to be more sweeter or less bitter. So let me think about it, and in tomorrow's video I'll come up with a plan, and we'll have more fun with this pre-infusion shot, and let me see how to make it more tastier. If it's possible, let's see how to make it better, a better drink. So that's what we are going to do it tomorrow. So stay tuned, guys. Let's quickly check the puck to see if there is any more surprises. I wonder why it is bitter. Let's see if it will say something. Now I don't see any sign of channeling. No, there's no channeling. It expanded well. It's touching the group head's shower screen. So let's discard this and see. I didn't record the previous one, but okay, this was exactly like the previous shot. There's some grinds here which didn't come out, and it is dry. So the water didn't go through here. It is dry puck. So that could be the reason why it is tasting bitter. So the extraction wasn't even. So just the powder. If you're new to my channel, please do subscribe. I'll be doing more videos related to coffee, Breville and other things related to coffee. So see you guys next time, and bye for now.